All right, thank you for those that have joined us online. I've got 1:58 on my phone, so just a few more minutes and we'll go ahead and kick this off. All right, I've got 2 o'clock, so we're going to go ahead and start the bid opening on behalf of OAK, Hamilton Community Schools, and GMB. We appreciate everyone's bid to this project. I'm going to take care of a couple of housekeeping notes before I start reading. Number one, I believe we've got 10 bid categories. We'll start with bid category 1. I do believe there is a project alternate, so I'll be reading through those. Important bids must be accompanied with a bid bond or a cashier's check for us to read it. And if that isn't accompanied, we won't read the bid, and personal checks are not accepted. I believe post bids are going to be held next Monday. So we will be reaching out and setting that up. If there's any questions, please contact Eric here. To my left, do not contact the owner or the architect. And I believe we're expecting to get the bid tab to be published later on this afternoon. If you don't see it, just check back early in the morning. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and start with bid category 1, earthwork. First bidder, Al's Excavating, for a base bid of $177,463. They've noted the addendum. Alternate number 1 is an add of $11,500, and they've endorsed the schedule. Next bidder, Sitework Solutions, base bid, $161,670. They do have some voluntary alternates and clarifications. They've acknowledged the addendum. They have circled alternate number 1 as an add, but it does not have associated dollar amount. They do have voluntary alternates as noted, and they have endorsed the schedule. Next bidder is Top Grade Site Management for a base bid of $116,700. They have acknowledged the addendum. They have noted project alternate C1 is an add of $1,900. Does have clarifications, and they have endorsed the schedule. Next bid category, number 2, concrete. First bidder, Shepherd's Concrete, for a base bid of $112,095. They've got the addendum noted. Project alternate C1 is an add of $14,165. They've endorsed the schedule. Next bidder is Early and Associates for a base bid of $152,600. They've acknowledged the addendum. Alternate C1 is an add of $16,500, and they've endorsed the schedule. Next bidder, Kent Companies, for a base bid of $126,042.30. They've acknowledged the addendum. Alternate C1 is an add of $27,950, and they've endorsed the schedule. Next bidder is Burgess Concrete Construction for a base bid of $118,175. They've acknowledged the addendum. Project alternate C1 is an add of $12,000. They've endorsed the schedule. Next bidder, Proline Concrete Construction for a base bid of $111,100. They've acknowledged the addendum. Alternate C1 is an add of $15,400. And they've endorsed the schedule. Next bid category is number 3, masonry. First bidder is JK Masonry. Base bid is $99,800. They've acknowledged the addendum, no pricing for the project alternate, and they've endorsed the schedule. Next bidder, Brigade Masonry, for a base bid of $74,666. They've acknowledged the addendum, no pricing for the project alternate. They've endorsed the schedule. Next bid category, number 4, general trades. First bidder, Vander Cody Construction, for a base bid of $433,650. They've acknowledged the addendum, no project alternates. They do have qualifications, and they've endorsed the schedule. Next bidder, Triangle Constructors, for a base bid of $539,600. They've acknowledged the addendum, no pricing for the project alternate. They've endorsed the schedule. Next bidder, Van Eck Construction, base bid $435,291. They've acknowledged the addendum, no project alternate. They've endorsed the schedule. Next bid category, number 5, joint sealants. First bidder, CJ's Coatings and Sealants, for a base bid of $6,987. They've acknowledged the addendum, no project alternates, and they've endorsed the schedule. Next bidder, Premier Caulking, for a base bid of $36,000. They've acknowledged the addendum, no project alternates. They do have some clarifications, and they've endorsed the schedule. Next bid category is number 6, LPDA. First bidder is Ritzma Associates, for a base bid of $70,636. They do have clarifications. They've acknowledged the addendum, no project alternate pricing. They've endorsed the schedule. Next bidder, Intex Concept, for a base bid of $70,990. They've acknowledged the addendum, no project alternate, and they've endorsed the schedule. Next bidder, Shepherd Brothers Company, for a base bid of $49,988. They've acknowledged the addendum, no project alternates, and they've endorsed the schedule. Next bid category is number 7, flooring. First bidder, Ritzma Associates, for a base bid of $120,400. They've acknowledged the addendum, no project alternates. They do have a voluntary alternates, and they've endorsed the schedule. Next bidder, Phoenix Interiors, for a base bid of $114,759. They do have clarifications. They've acknowledged addendums, no project alternates. They've endorsed the schedule. Next bidder, Lansing Tile and Mosaic, for a base bid of $139,136. They've acknowledged the addendum, no project alternates, and they've endorsed the schedule. Next bidder, Great Lakes Floor Covering, for a base bid of $213,615. They've acknowledged the addendum, no project alternates, and they've endorsed the schedule. Next bidder, Johnson Commercial Interiors, for a base bid of $98,514.40. They have acknowledged the addendum, no project alternates. They've endorsed the schedule. Next bid category is number 8, painting. First bidder, Galveston Painting, for a base bid of $45,949. They've acknowledged the addendum, no project alternates, and they've endorsed the schedule. Next bidder is Halligan Painting, for a base bid of $74,300. They've acknowledged the addendum, no project alternates, and they've endorsed the schedule. Next bidder, H&H Painting, for a base bid of $52,194. They've acknowledged the addendum, no project alternates, and they've endorsed the schedule. Next bidder, Vork Brothers, for a base bid of $18,755. They've acknowledged the addendum, no project alternates. They've endorsed the schedule. Next bid category, number 9, plumbing and mechanical. First bidder, DHC Plumbing and Mechanical, for a base bid of $291,750. They've acknowledged the addendum, no project alternates, and they've endorsed the schedule. Next bidder, Drake Company, DBA Lamphere Service Company. Base bid, $262,615. They've acknowledged the addendum, no project alternates. They do have a clarification, and they've endorsed the schedule. Next bidder, A1 Refrigeration Sales and Service, for a base bid of $298,415. They've acknowledged the addendum, no project alternates, and they've endorsed the schedule. Next bid category, number 10, electrical. First bidder, Hookstra Electric, for a base bid of $464,000. They've acknowledged the addendum, no project alternate. They've endorsed the schedule. Next bidder, Excel Electric, for a base bid of $432,300. They've acknowledged the addendum, no project alternate, and they've endorsed the schedule. Thank you, everyone, for joining us online. That concludes our bid opening, and we will be with you shortly.